Hey, everybody, we're coming to you live on...
The story continues. This chapter from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The Cavaliers taking on the Raptors. For the Cavaliers, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Raptors can. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And quite a few players out of the lineup, taking a look at who's out. For both teams.
And you hope to be healthy to start the season. However, both teams find themselves at less than full strength.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got Jordan. Houdini is out there with the Coral. And it's Kaman in at the shooting guard position. And for Toronto, they've got Macy. And it's the Bulldozer in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Here's Alexander Walker from outside the arc. That one is good for Macy. Macy's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Raptors.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Fades. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Pass to Morales. Here's Mason. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in. The Raptors need to get a shot. Blocked again. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Schofield passes to Jordan. And here is Okoro. Now Macy. Second shot opportunity, and it falls over the rim and in.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
And the basket is good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Alexander Walker.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Darko Rajakovic had a few moments to share with me before. He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Teardrop shot. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. A floater. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Raptors leading by 3. Here's the screen. Here's Morales, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season, 47 wins, and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Kaman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Schofield. Now here's Okoro. Shot clock at 5. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Macy with it. Shoots the 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Now, here is Jordan, defended by Alexander Walker. Schofield passes to Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Alexander Walker, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Jordan outside. Fader on the way. A bulldozer pulls it in. Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And for De'Aaron Fox, his 3-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. And here is Macy. down low. Here's the ball. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Jordan. Here's Schofield. And he comes up with the deuce.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. EA, thanks.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Shooting for Cleveland. Number 15. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And it's tied up with that one.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now Macy to the inside. Here's the bulldozer. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Okoro. Not a lot of room. Out left to the wing. Kaman wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Macy. They set the screen. They need this. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Macy. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Nice move. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Here's Morales, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Outside, Jordan. Keenan sets a screen for Jordan. 1 second left, and again it's Cleveland.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Cleveland leading by 3. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Okoro. So Houdini out there, and it's Kaman in at the 2 guard. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Macy. Banked in off the glass. Macy's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Raptors.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
It's blocked. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Alexander Walker with the ball. From downtown, Schofield grabs the board. Now here's Kaman. Pass to Okoro. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Kaman kicks to Jordan. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Raptors.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Mason. He's got 9. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Macy's got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Schofield, and he converts the layup. Schofield's got his second basket. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Alexander Walker passes to Macy. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Clock is at 3. The 3. That shot misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Jordan against Mason. Tries it from the top of the key. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Pass to Morales. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Schofield. Cleveland moving it around. Launches it. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Macy up top. 11 points in the game. And the bulldozer gets it to go.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Jordan kicks to Kaman. That's tipped. And here they come. Here's Morales. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Macy. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Macy's got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to Kaman. 6 to shoot. Here's Schofield. Jordan outside. A second chance effort. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
The first free throw is good. And so Jordan nails both of them. And here are the Raptors now. Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to Macy. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Back to Jordan. Lock at 6. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Macy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers leading by 3. It's deflected, and he gets it back. That one goes. Counted. 18 points for him. A minute 42 left here in the second. To the middle. The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for Toronto, number 3, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:29 left in the first half. Cleveland leading by 3. Pass to Schofield. Now Kamen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. Schofield gets the bucket. Schofield's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Over Jordan. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go. Over to the wing. And here's Jordan outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Jordan's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. There's a good screen. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 4. And a chance now to send it up. I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Cavaliers leading by 4. They've got the bulldozer. And it's Morales in at the 4 slot. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Here's Schofield. It's hauled in by Morales. to Alexander Walker. Here's Macy, covered by Okoro. Macy passes to Alexander Walker. Trains it from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got the first bucket of the third here for the Raptors. And here is Jordan. Here's Schofield. He lobs it up. It's picked off. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Macy with it. He's got 16. The bulldozer. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Schofield. Makes it off the glass. Schofield's got 8.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Alexander Walker passes to Macy. They set the pick. Going inside, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. They swipe it. Pass to Jordan. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Schofield. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Into the lane. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Inside. Here's Schofield. It's hauled in by the Raptors. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Right wing. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Jordan. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Cavaliers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Toronto trailing. There's the screen. Morales the best to the Bulldogs. Pass to Macy. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Schofield. And here is Kaman. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
The Cavaliers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Schofield. 8 points for him. And it's blocked. The bulldozer passes to Morales. Here's the bulldozer, guarded by Jordan. And the bulldozer gets it to go.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Well, Cleveland shooting 47%, pretty solid. There's the pick. Pass to Schofield.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now Macy, 16 points for him. Drives to the hoop. Alexander Walker with the ball.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. At the elbow, it's Okoro. Pass to Kaman. Clock at 4. Here's Jordan. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Jordan's got 17 now. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now Macy. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Okoro, and he's good on the 3 ball. Okoro's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Raptors trail by 5. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Cleveland has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Jordan's shot is off. The Raptors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Macy. Here's the bulldozer. The shot, no good. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Great look, but off the mark. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Cavaliers leading. Now here's Jordan. He's got 17 to the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, a big man with a big finish.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Morales. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. 29 seconds left in the third. And here is Jordan. Takes a 3. Here's Okoro. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Macy with it. He's got 18. Pass to Alexander Walker. A three-pointer is right on target. Alexander Walker's got 8 points here in this quarter. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards...
3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Raptors. They're up by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Houdini is out there with the coral. Then it's Jordan. And it's Keenan in a shooting guard. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Morales. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game and how it's been going for the Raptors.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Pass to Keenan. Hits it from 3-point range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Macy, no luck.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Outside Jordan. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensive.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Morales. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Now Okoro. Lays it up and banks it in. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's Mason. 5 on the clock. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Jordan outside to the right side. From down in the low post, it goes. 24 points for him.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Jordan with a screen on Mason. Pass to Keenan. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And in a close game,
Blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
The Raptors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Morales. Back to Alexander Walker. The tray. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kaman finds Jordan. Takes it inside. Schofield. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
Assist goes to
Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Toronto trailing. And here is Macy. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Okoro. And here we go. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Macy with it. And Okoro over to help. Just 5 to shoot. That one is good for Macy. Macy's got the game tied up here for Toronto.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Now, here is Jordan. Defended by Alexander Walker. Here's Schofield. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toronto's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Macy against Jordan. Macy passes to Morales. Stolen by Okoro. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Okoro's got 4 points now in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Came in a screen. Three-pointer. Rebound by Macy. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
With the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now, here's Jordan. Okoro up top. Defended by Kaman. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And it's denied. Pass to Macy. And there's the drive.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even, guys.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound. They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Outside for Jordan. And nothing is falling for him right now. And that's an intentional foul.
Number 15. That's his fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Pick off in midair. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
And so it's Toronto winning this one, even early on in this one. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it.